it so. A narrow lead now for Pioneers, and that would have been a free kill onto Zulon if Diego Gamer had been in position. Zulon tripping a second one, that's a big mistake. He wasn't expecting such an aggressive gadget from Bell. And now Elevate are on the back foot, just running things back. Pioneers in hot pursuit. They're only behind by a blue star, they need one kill. Could be Diego, could be Evex. Diego would be the easiest, but there's not enough time. And game another teammate onto Patchy. Pioneers in a good position for one final assault. 15 seconds, it's time to move.
Red roster, hypercharge bottom right-hand side corner. Avex forced into a corner. Cocoon, Tyrant grabs the first. 1 star behind. Hypercharge in. Tyrant goes for the stun. Couldn't get into the cannon form in time. 5 stars separate. Zulon trying to force his way through, but Elevate. Tyrant lurking in this grass. Once again, we're going to see Bull work this long, narrow left-hand side while Patchy up the middle. Hypercharge. Draco forced away. Oh, goes for the double. Avex now diving in on the safe. It's a full assault coming in from Elevate.
Holy value there from Patchy's Hypercharge. He got a full team wipe. Now Evex also gets to reap the rewards, but he needs to get another super, and that's going to be enough. Evex looking for it. Another shield baited out. A free kill for Evex. No, taken down by Fade at point blank range. Diego's trying to finish off this safe, won't be able to do it. Zulon now looking for the body block, but he can't.
Trying to earn themselves a ticket directly to the World Finals. Pioneers fall. Welcome to the playoffs, Elevate. Trying to get quickly over to this left-hand side for a flank and make them focus on multiple brawlers. They bait out Alianis to use a hypercharge. That's nicely done. However, it contacts with Bobby. Beautifully pierces him. Chino responds. 8-6. Now only 2 stars separating. Batuchis on the prowl. Will think better of it. He has the blue star. If they give him up, it's a loss for them for sure.
Yeah, bold decision as the timer goes down. There's more stars handed over here to Space Station Gaming, bit of trade. As Alianis finds Bobby. Sal's jumping in, trying to find Petrucius as well. Hypercharge popped. Can he find the kill? That's the question. 14 stars to Eternal. Oh, Blue Star handed over! Oh, no!
Have to hold on to 3.
But can they? That's the question. SSG are moving. Bobby has super. Lands it into the middle. Forcing into the split. Sans going in on Petrucius. He's low. Can Bobby find something of a pinch? Sans got to go in. The stars are equal, but the blue stars still have Eternal. Will they hold on to it? They still do. 5. Huge value. The last stand will be a gadget that was popped, but SG are all over this, and Brixie can't really do much. No mind control. Pass to Bobby. Bobby should be able to walk this in. An equalizer in the final. 5 seconds of time. Which means we're going to be going to overtime. This is huge. The hypercharge of the Draco is going to be coming in full force with the map down. There's nowhere for SG to hide. Sheena's going to burn straight onto Sans. Sans under immense scrutiny here as well. Pass through. A shot. A goal for it.
This is a great way to start it off. Frixie gets marched out. It's going to be 2 versus 1. Alianis has to be a perfect goalkeeper once again. Not this time, though. SSG knock one in with 15 to go.
Absolutely huge. Can Eternal get a goal in the final 10 seconds? That's the question now. Alianis is alone, and then Sans comes in for the helping hand as well. That gadget pop is not going to do anything at all. SSG will survive this just about, but what a...
Chino up in the faces of the enemy. Alianis pouring out the gasoline, and its trades going both ways. Batuchis falls, and now SSG just have to work through these mines.
Hypercharge mine certainly going to be... Oh, the Mark gets the kill! Bobby is tapping. He's back on the sharpshooters as he said that he loves to be, and it's working. Going to be surely a set here for SSG. Eternal are not even going to bother trying to get out this spawn. Stop Eternal in their tracks. Well, this one is going to be all over.
Chino just hasn't been able to grab a super in a long time as Bobby shifted to right-hand end. It's a countdown for the blue side. Alianis with 3 in the pocket. Frixie with the majority at 7. Super goes down. Bobby from the distance. Stun on the left-hand end. Chino trying to pop the Dragon's Breath. Has the gadget of Indestruction. Sans popped away. Eternal. All 3 members standing tall in hopes and dreams.
It's going to be tough, though, to acquire 11 stars right here. Quick math, that is going to be enough to tie if they can team wipe, but they're going to face 2 hypercharges at the same time. That's a stun onto Pain. That's going to be important. And the gadget is expended by Bryn. Now Opov in, has that hypercharge. They need to keep this value. Just 3 stars is all that they need. Pain with the missed hypercharge to the right side. 1. Carlos needs to fall. Now it needs to be 2. 1 star away from STMN taking victory. They get it. And they're charge ready. He's looking for a hook. Would be wonderful. It'd be such a great synergy with Bilal. Just gonna go for it. Once more, same old move. And a hypercharge cycled out by Bilal. That's 2. Rafiki needs to come in for the kill. Bilal also needs more damage. His reload's so bad, but his Livy with the respawn and the super up to get 9. That's fine. Would love to have another. Rafiki's in an over-aggressive position now with the gadget back. Luffy can't reach him, not with the wall in the way. Just a few seconds to go. Rafiki's running for the hills, as Livy also with his back against the wall. There's the interruption. that Tribe Gaming needed. No kill onto his Livy just yet. Luffy's gonna get it. Now Rafiki needs to interrupt. Needs one hit on the RBM. No, healed up. Now hypercharge out from Rafiki as Livy with the hook and another interruption. Bilal closing in from the right side. Can't get RBM. Needs to focus on Zeus, who's down to his last legs. Once more, an interruption, and this match persists.
Rafiki has to get a reset here. 8 gems in Tribe's pockets. Hypercharge pop. 10 still remain with Team Electros. And Tribe Gaming backing off for now. Gonna make one last ditch effort here to move towards the mid, tie up that gem count. Rafiki, though, with a shield on his head, pops up in front of Zeus, gets the kill. RBM hunting. Luffy pulls. Rafiki goes down. Crucial pickup here for Tribe Gaming.
As Livy has the hypercharge super, he's gonna have to send it. Couldn't bait that super out of RBM, not till now. He's gotta pop that hypercharge to get to safety. He has all of the gems that Team Electros need because they can't interrupt here. All the gems spill to the ground from Team Electros. Tribe Gaming stay alive. Oh!
Could be the end.
Very well could be. Hypercharge is popped, 2 for Team Electros, and they gotta defend this Miko. Bilal needs to time these attacks perfectly. 1, 2, 3 dodged in a row. Luffy gets it done. The energy to their team. Zeus is gonna look for the pole, gets it on Rafiki. He's gotta get out there. No, taken down at point blank by RBM, who's now coming around the top left as Livy, a bygone memory, and try.
Holding on to this hypercharge super, and a gadget being popped for Frixie. Now it's gonna be this right-hand side, moving forward. Avex cycling through. Alianis decides to go for the hypercharge here. Avex has a super available. They have to find the tags. There's one. Blue star available. Elevate. Scoop it through. But Tuches can't find the connection. It's not enough. Elevate. Vex dropped a super. Not enough to stay alive, though. Patchy knows he has the cocoon. Is trying to go for that extra gem. You can see it in his eyes. Trying to move down there. A reset here, though. Diego Gamer gets the super off as well. Hypercharge goes down. All of a sudden, blue team have the countdown in the elimination.
Absolutely insane. The way that Patchy's playing and just being so cautious into the wind. Lovely cocoon cancels out the hypercharge of the Draco and an immediate shutdown as well as Elevates should be in the clear and going to the grand finals. Ball forwards again might even equate to another early goal, and it is in 14 seconds to play this time round. I mean, Tribe had the perfect opportunity to do something about this and they just didn't.
They're gonna feel the heat from that hypercharge once more. Pain looking for the pass. Taco's still alive. Hasn't managed to get a solid foothold on this point.
Juan Carlos is doing a fantastic job here, but now Tacos brings the final percentage for his team. He should surely fall, but he has got the TP and survived for a much longer amount of time. They gave him credit for. His teammates now in the zone, and now
Luffy is moving away, blocked off on the left, and Pain on the right side is trying to pursue Zeus. But it just doesn't look possible for them to get this victory here. The 2v3 is almost never a winning situation here in Knockout, and as Juan Carlos falls, Pain is soon to follow.
the emergency hypercharge shield.
That's not very good at all. Thankfully, though, Buzz is out of the equation for now, but STMN don't have that positioning anymore. This is going to go to a tied tempo. They can trade out gems here. That countdown is bound to come pretty soon. Here comes RBM right after the hypercharge from Juan Carlos, and he cycles the stun as well. Pain still without a super. Thankfully, he's got Tacos to peel for him, but Zeus is going to grab this gem and go one gem closer to tying up this countdown. Juan Carlos is here as a deterrent and looks for the bubble onto Luffy, but misses. Luffy teleported away to keep this gem count tied, 10-10. Next gem goes to STMN. Tribe Gaming had to fire back. They are fighting a 2v3, so it's not going to be favorable. Luffy doesn't have a gadget either. It's going to STMN, and now Tribe have to get to STMN spawn.
RBM's in pursuit, he finds Pain! That's huge! The reset is there, and maybe the escape, no! Shut down by STMN! 12 stars to 12 gems rather to 11, and now the 12 will spawn for Tribe Gaming. That was a huge moment there, and now it's bought Tribe just a little bit of time, but sometimes time is all you need in gem grab. It's countdown for STMN, but still, it can be reset from a gem in the mid. Time warp down and back into the hands of Luffy, and RBM is not done yet, finds Juan Carlos as well, continuing to keep the pressure on.
12 gems now for STMN, but they got to get one more. Hypercharge now over to RBM. He's not going to be taking it, not quite yet. Just a few seconds left. Everyone here from Tribe needs to stay alive. Juan Carlos trying to move in. Taco's going to pop out of the Shadow Realm, and RBM taken down. Match point. Unfavorable matchups across the board for STMN. You see Juan Carlos could get diffed by RBM, who's opting not even to take that matchup. Luffy already on top of the safe. RBM much of the same. And that's just a distraction on the right side. Luffy's got 3 shots to fire into the safe. No shield just yet. He was barely away from bringing it down to 75%. Meanwhile, Zeus has been locking it down at mid with a super. Wanted to get a good reflection there, but once again, won't really get the value that he wanted. He gets burned up by Pain.
Tribe have not had this scoreline all season long. It's only ever been 3-0s, 3-1s. We'll go in against them with losses. Unbelievable stuff, but can they seal it, or are they going to choke? Do they have the ice? That is the question, because STMN have got a banging comp. I'm really worried about this ball. Takas is playing it so well, and Juan Carlos as well. Luffy's escaped to the left-hand side now, going towards the safe. Thinking better of it, choosing the heal up as well, pops the gadget as well for more aggression. Gets the safe down to now, with RBM's help, the second stage goes down. That's fantastic for Tribe.
Tribe Gaming locking it down at mid, but here comes Juan Carlos around the left side. Looks for the slow on RBM. Perfect timing. Now the defense against Luffy. It's looking awesome for STMN. Need to get this Amber hypercharge down the safe. Barely going to get that timing, and Tacos is tanked by Luffy coming out of spawn with that respawn shield that kept him invincible. Now on top of Juan Carlos, looking for more. Juan Carlos risking getting that super back. Thankfully, he's bailed out by Pain, respawning and circling around to the left side. It's a close game, only 11% separation, and this shield is bound to come out from Tribe Gaming's side. But RBM wins the victory on this right side, has this position to get the safe taken down to just 25%.
Oh, Luffy's being sneaky. He finds the save as well, and Zeus with a lovely super as well. Once it's down, 3%. Tribe just need a couple more taps, but there's no one there to get the damage. 21% needed for STMN. RBM going straight down the middle with the hypercharge. The Dragon's Breath gets the high safe, and somehow, some way, Tribe Gaming have done it. They've survived.
What's on that top right-hand side? 12 gyms. Diego Gamer's probably just gonna have to force his way up there. They're holding on for dear life. The kill goes through. Diego Gamer in the sky as well. He's safe. Luffy trying to flank right-hand side. Two weak brawlers bottom left-hand into the map. Porters flying up the middle of the map. Zeus lobbing up another one. Patchy there to body block as well. Hypercharge goes down. Double connection. Diego Gamer, though, burning to a crisp, and it's gonna be a reset.
FX has to keep this aggression. He's going to volunteer to be gem carrier. Can't really afford to play aggro and forfeit these gems down to the ground. Just got to stay safe. Patchy also working his way to his next super. Can afford to pop the gadget. Now has to keep the momentum. Also against RBM on the left side. In with the dancing flames. Takes to the skies. FX alive on the right side. 5 seconds to go. 2 shots from Zeus would take him down. Anything sneaking through from Luffy could do the job as well. Zeus now with nothing. Tribe Gaming.
It means they get just a little bit closer. Luffy breaks through the defense, penetrates through all the defenders, and with 3 percentage points to go, RBM
goal on the board in spite of getting towards the enemy side. And they have some serious opposition. It's 2 supers available for Tribe. Hypercharge coming out for FX, but he's now stuck in the realm. Is this the moment for Elevate to move forward? No. Taken down by the Cookie Popper. RBM ready to snag this ball upon coming out of the Shadow Realm.
Oh, and a little bounce shot for extra measure. Last month, Elevate won, but you can see it on Luffy's face. It's a fluke. Puts the doubters to rest, and Tribe Gaming, just like they've done all year long, will hold on to be